What's up, everybody? Jensen Cummings of the Best Served podcast here. I am fired up to be talking with you tonight. We are launching Best Served Fireside, a 5-part series that we're doing, Fireside 5.
What we've been doing out at Annette since day one is equal pay, basically for all of our hourly employees. Managers are not included, but when I opened Annette, I thought it was really important that everybody make the same money no matter what your position is in the restaurant. And I think that's kind of the basis of our ethos, is that it's an ecosystem and everybody contributes to it. So everybody should be compensated fairly for it.
People also want to have a clear sick day system. They want to know that they're going to be able to go back to work if they miss a couple days. They want to know that they're going to be allowed to take time off, especially if, God forbid, they get COVID or anything. I mean, if you break your toe, you want to know that you have a job to come back to. You also want to be able to take care of your family and your bills in the meantime. We've also heard a lot just staying transparent. Letting people know what's going on, what's going on with our financials. Is it possible that I'm going to come in tomorrow and the door is going to be locked? And if everybody knows what's going on, they can help. If they don't know what's going on, it's super scary to be in a void.
Do you think the vulnerability then is potentially the most talented people who are at the top of the line level or junior management that aren't necessarily going to become co-owners of restaurants are no longer going to stay in the restaurant model because there's an opportunity for them to go and sell their mac and cheese, and that will diminish the talent pool that's going into the restaurant industry? Is that the vulnerability that you're seeing?
I think that's definitely a possibility. I mean, what I've really seen is there was a shortage of employees for the restaurant industry, and not everybody's come back, right? Because they're on unemployment and some people are worried about COVID, right? I mean, should be. The restaurant industry has literally reversed itself, where there used to be discrimination against hiring older people. But then when we had 3.5% or whatever, super low employment in the United States, people started wanting to hire older people again. But now it's flipped on its head. So you have a lot of the quick service restaurants that are definitely still in business and they have pickup, drive-through, whatever. They're able to suppress wages and suppress benefits and whatever. And they're in the turnover model again. And why do they do this? Why don't they do sustainable models? Because it's not easy and every business is different. And if it was easy and they're making money, then they would do it. I think fine dining, we're in Colorado, so what's going to happen in the winter? But I think businesses and employees are really reevaluating what's going on. And I think it's starting to set in.
When you think about investing in your employees, it's super important that one of the things that you invest is time. And I think that's often overlooked. But the reality is you have to, buzzword communicate. You have to have those one-on-one conversations, and you have to make it a point to check in with people and find out what it is that they want, what it is that they need. Make them aware of the fact that you're interested in their personal health and well-being, and you want to create a system and a business and a company and a culture that allows them to continue to grow professionally, whether that's with us, with you, with somebody else.
I think the biggest hurdle is getting over the ego, right? Is getting past the fact that we are all amazing at what we do. We know that. Awesome. Or we wouldn't be here in the restaurant. You wouldn't be the chef or the line cook or the rock star. But putting that aside for a second and listening to other people and listening to yourself, to your inner voice go, I need something else. This is not sustainable. For a long, long time, the United States have been paying way too little for their food. So I think it's time for the entire country to understand and accept that we are now frontline. We are putting ourselves in danger, and we still love it. So in order to keep us in business, you're going to have to pay for that service. If you don't want to cook at home, you're going to have to pay a lot more than what we're looking at right now. And I don't know how to make that pill easier to go down, but I can't imagine that anyone is going to be able to get out of this without a major shift in mindset from everyone, not just you guys working hard, in the restaurants, but from the entire community that we serve, to understand that we just can't keep doing what we were doing. It wasn't working before, and it is absolutely not working now.
Thank you again. I'm going to let everyone go, get on with their day. I really appreciate all of you guys for being on. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody for watching. Fireside at 5 for being such a great partner. Gabby, Sophie behind the scenes, you are amazing. Thank you so much. And we're out of here, everybody. Cheers. Appreciate you.